Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to another edition of We Are Wrestling. Third time. This is not our go home show, that's next week, but we're on the road to our next event, which I have given the bizarre name of We Are Wrestling Running Wild Brother it's meant to be, but obviously because of the whole shit with Hulk Hogan in real life, I just thought, let's dash that brother out. So just building up to another event. Of course the event after that will be a big event I think I'm going to do in November. Inception I think is going to be the first one, as in, because I think we started in December, so then that would be like the full year. So I'd rather finish it like in November with like a big WrestleMania, but obviously to a much lesser extent. But without further ado, we'll crack on with today's show. It's kind of building towards that event next week. Obviously we'll have the go home show next Friday and we'll also have the event just after it. So building up towards that, we've got 10 segments, one pre-show segment. Obviously just try to use as many stars as we can and just try and get as many guys over. So enjoy the show guys, and as always, thanks for watching. So we're in the Greenock Town Hall, we're sold out, 910 in attendance, and our dark match is an extremely poor match, but Steve Xavier defeats Jack Gallagher in 7:02 with cartwheel leg drop. Simple match here, putting over Steve Xavier, E plus 31. Nothing really to note here, just a good victory for the babyface. We'll actually start the show with a match for the first time in a while, and a match that had average crowd reaction, that featured terrible wrestling. Polo Promotions defeated the team that was put together, Pavel Kirkin and Tim Wiley, in 7:04 when Jackie Polo defeated Pavel Kirkin by pinfall. This was a D-36, which, considering Wiley and Kirkin's position in the card, I'm quite happy with. And they also showed excellent chemistry teaming together, which I didn't actually know beforehand, so we'll keep that in mind. Maybe see a team between them down the line. Unfortunately, no worker improvements, but it serves its purpose. It gets over Polo Promotions, and obviously Kirkin has got a lot of work to do. But we'll build him up. He's an enhancement talent. He's more one for the future. After getting back on track with an excellent victory, it's time to hear from Polo Promotions, and more so Jackie Polo. Jackie says, "Last week we unfortunately lost our WAW Tag Team Championships to the Sumerian Death Squad. But I'm happy to announce we've already picked ourselves back up, and next week at Running Wild Brother, myself, Jackie Polo, and the real deal Mark Coffey will use our mandatory rematch clause and reclaim our championships. Sumerian Death Squad, you got lucky once, but with the right tactics, maybe a 4-4-2, Polo Promotions will become two-time champions." So that's going to be booked in for the big event. And who's bad? We bad. Polo Promotions, Sumerian Death Squad will be happening very soon. So a D45, good entertainment from then. Mark Coffey's improving his acting skills, so that's even better. All positives from the dirt sheet. Next up, we have a hype video. Up next, we usher in a new era to We Are Wrestling. We usher in the Altitude Era, which you see, basically we're going to see the high-flying sensation, the Scottish luchador, Robbie Solar, flies in WAW next. E24, because obviously not a big name at the moment, but we're going to build him up to be possibly a Rey Mysterio. And then his debut match in the company, in a match that had some average crowd reaction, with some decent in-ring action, we had Robbie Solar defeat Will Ospreay in 8:24 by pinfall with a twisting corkscrew splash. D-36, not bad considering it's his first match, a good opponent to be up against, good mesh styles. And I say once he's more over, hopefully we can get good matches and we can slowly but surely push him up the card. He debuted his Thrill Seeker gimmick, which disappointingly only got 34. Overall, I'm happy with the debut. No skill improvements. Obviously, it was two baby faces. Just really to put on a good match and just say, hey, this guy's good. This guy's also good. Overall, D-36 is not bad, and they can only improve. So happy with that. Next up, we cut backstage after the ad break, and we find that the new luchador, Solar, has been attacked backstage, and is seen lying out cold with backstage workers and other talent attending to him and shouting for EMTs. Who done it? How did this happen? Who is Solar pissed off already? So an E28, because it was based on his overness, but overall, it's just to give him his first program. Next up, we have one half of the Sumerian Death Squad, Tommy End, in the ring. He's a match next, but first off, you're going to give us a few words. That was pretty cute earlier by Polo Promotions, and a nice little threat by them. But need I remind you all that myself, Michael Dante, the Sumerian Death Squad are your WAW Tag Team Champions. Also, we are the single most dangerous tag team on this planet. We will beat up anyone, we will destroy them, and we will take pleasure in doing so. So Flow Promotions, have a little watch as I take this loser Joe Hendry apart, because this will be your fate in 1 week's time. So Tommy End on his own, he says he's going to send a message by beating Joe Hendry, local hero. D41, so a pretty decent promo there for Tommy End, just as a poor gimmick. Match itself, disappointingly only an E plus 35, but in a match that had an average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Tommy End defeats Joe Hendry in 9:38 with the end of the line. As I say, not amazing, I'd hope that to have done a little bit better than an E plus, but Joe Hendry improves his rumble skills. Negatives here mostly for announce team, but that's gonna take time between Mad Braddox and Billy Kirkwood, both guys holding back, and Tommy End's poor gimmick. But we'll build them up, and hopefully, if they ever face each other down the line, he gets a better rating. Next up, we've got a hype graphic on the screen as it's shown us that Mikey Whiplash will take on Marty Scurll in our main event, which will have championship consequences. So that's a D41 there, so fairly happy with that. And the match itself, drum roll please. D43, and about to have a good crowd and some decent in-ring action, Mikey Whiplash defeats Marty Scurll in 12:04 with a kamikaze splash. Disappointingly, both guys didn't click. Obviously that tends to happen, so we'll know not to use them in a feud down the line. No skill improvements. Negatives here. Low morale, poor gimmicks. Overall, not a great main event considering how good these guys are, and they, on a good day, on a positive day, and if they click, you could be looking at a D plus definitely, if not higher. And to end the show, we've got our good friend, Mad Braddox. Whiplash pulls out a solid victory over the very game Marty Scurll, who struggles to his feet before his music is cut off by our lovable general manager of We Are Wrestling, Mad Braddox, who arrives on the stage and applauds, albeit a little bit sarcastically. Mikey Whiplash, congratulations! That is a phenomenal victory. I'm really proud of you. You've put across a great case to become the new #1 contender. But I'm Mad Braddox. I'm the guy who's going to take this company to great heights. And in order to do this, I think we need to do something quite spectacular. As you know, our 1 year anniversary show is next month. So going into that as champion would be something quite special. So I'm going to give Dave Mastiff a great opportunity to prove he is the man around here, as well as 3 others. Grado is in, Marty Scurll is in, and hey, if the result is the same as tonight, then our 4th participant, Mikey Whiplash, may just reign as our new heavyweight champion. Good luck to a lot of you, you cocky pricks. So, Mad Braddox getting his point across, just saying he's going to make something spectacular happen. Disappointing it's an E plus 30, but it builds up to a sensational fatal 4-way, which will have some consequences going into our big massive show down the line. It's probably going to give us losing pop here, but I'm buzzing for that match. No, D42, that's okay. But say that match is set in, the fatal 4-way will be in, not the next show because that will be the go home show. The following show will be the event, and we'll have the fatal 4-way, and we'll also have other matches determined on the go home show. So D42 is okay, as I say, we don't gain pop, just the way it is at the moment. I think it's until we got bigger networks, which we just need to wait and see. I don't know how long we've actually got left on our contract. I think it might be another 4 shows. I'll have a look at that. Nothing really else to report. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of money, share them up. But we'll get the prestige up to 19, momentum's at 12. Considering how poor that was, we're okay. Financially, we've only lost $1,000 so far. That'll probably go a little bit more. But hopefully, as I say, we're in an alliance with House of Hardcore and Combat Zone Wrestling. We can gain some money. I'll just quickly look. We have our 6 episodes. The episode will be the Go Home show next week, the last episode of October, and then 4th for November. And then we'll see what we're doing next. We're only really getting 0.10s. I just changed the metric system so I get a better idea if we were gaining or losing ratings. Let's say that's about it for this episode, guys. Nice little short episode, just again taking forward towards the next event. Let's say hopefully, if we keep getting the prestige and the momentum up, and hopefully some sort of deal in Scotland would be ideal, and gaining pop in Scotland. Then maybe one day we can start going from 41st to 40th and clawing our way back. I mean, 26 is terrible. We need to get back up to 29. We need to get back to regional and kick on for there. But it's a learning curve for me, and as I say, we'll try and churn out as many videos as we can before TW 2016. Once the WWE save finishes at WrestleMania, I'm hoping to take this from 2 to 3 episodes a week so we can really push on in that last couple of weeks before TW 2016 graces us. But I say thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a wee thumbs up. Any comments on the series, please let me know. If you want to find out what's happening with TW, if you go on the Grey Dog Software website, you've got the Developer Diary where Adam Ryland is putting up new features every weekday. With quite a few announced so far. I'm not sure if he does it on the weekends, but definitely weekdays has been stated, and he'll be doing that all the way up till the launch of TW 2016 in April. But apart from that, guys, also make sure to check out the Fantasy Bookers section on Reddit. Great place to find all things TW. So many guys there booking stuff, whether it be written, YouTube, or even using screenshots to show it, which I think is a great idea, using Imgur and stuff like that. But definitely check it out, guys. As always, but though, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all again real soon. Bye bye.